With your end-of-day report, he's Paul Dottino. I am John Schmeelk. Giants getting ready to take on the Chicago Bears in what's going to be a very frosty Soldier Field on Sunday. Giants head coach Joe Judge talked about the tough opponent that the Giants have to take on Sunday.
Talk about his team. One thing is they're balanced. They do a very good job being run and pass balanced, very committed to the run. You see a lot of effectiveness, how they can go ahead and stay with it and set up other aspects of their game. They have three talented quarterbacks. All three have played this year. All three can make plays in different ways. They have good schemes, they have good systems, they have good coaching. Their team offensive looks good and stay balanced, make plays.
Paul, offensively, we know the Bears have a good run game with David Montgomery, but the Giants don't know who's going to be their starting quarterback.
Right.
So they have a lot to prepare for because Justin Fields is very different than Nick Foles and Andy Dalton.
Well, Fields has run for over 400 yards, one of the leading rushing quarterbacks in the National Football League this year, but he's been dealing with an ankle injury. So the big question is, if it's Dalton or Foles, those two guys are stationary pocket passers, John. And so how do you game plan for a quarterback situation that could truly be entirely different? In fact, it could even change during the game.
Allen Robinson off the COVID list. Darnell Mooney is their top wide receiver. Cole Kmet's been an effective second-year tight end. So the Giants will have a lot to deal with their defense. Offensively for the Giants, they have to deal with a very tough Bears front. Robert Quinn leads the NFC in sacks with 17. Akeem Hicks is a very effective defensive tackle, and they have playmakers in the secondary like Eddie Jackson.
Yeah, well, you know, let's not forget about Roquan Smith, who has 149 tackles on the season. That's a career high. That's fourth in the National Football League. Very, very active, especially against the run. And you mentioned Robert Quinn, only half a sack behind the Bears' all-time single-season record holder, Richard Dent. And that name will send a lot of memories flashing through your head. Back in 1984, had 17 and a half.
He will line up exclusively over Andrew Thomas at left tackle. Will be one of the key matchups of the game. That's going to be fun to watch. He's Paul Dottino. I'm John Schmeelk. That's your end-of-day report.